Hey, how's it going there, ladies and gentlemen? Jacque Morris here in Atlanta, Georgia, and in this particular video training, I'm going to show you exactly how to utilize the Infinii holding tank. So one of the first things that you want to do is come here and where it says partners, you want to click on there, and then you want to click on genealogy. Now, you're going to have a couple different tabs up here at the top. You want to click on the tab that says holding tank details. So you go ahead and click on that particular tab. Then you want to read all of this information here, which essentially gives you the ins and outs of how the holding tank works, as well as qualifications that you must meet in order to utilize this particular holding tank. One of the things that you want to give note to is that when you actually sponsor individuals into Infinii, everybody is going to fall by default to your level 1. And that essentially also is going to be the holding tank, if you will. You have the opportunity within the first 30 days of actually enrolling someone to move them to different levels in your business. Now, you may be saying, well, Jacque, why is this important? Because the key to the Infinii compensation plan is not to go wide, but to go as deep as possible. So with that said, what you want to do is establish 3 people on your first level, that's your front line, and then build down from that point forward. So if you're going to place somebody in someone else's organization and they already have 2 people on their front line, then you can add the next one. That'll be the third. If they already have 3 people on their front line, then what you want to do is actually look to go a level deeper. So hopefully you got that. And something else I want you to understand before I actually complete this process is that once you move somebody, once you move them by means of the holding tank, then you can't move them anymore. So make sure that you're positioning someone exactly where you want them to be. So already clicked on the holding tank details. Let's go ahead and look at organization here. And what I'm going to do is make a very simple move. So what I'll do is I'll actually copy this particular username here. And each individual, you actually have, again, a time clock that you can move them in. So if you click on this little clock icon, it shows you that I have 23 days and 8 hours and 31 minutes and 45 seconds to move this individual. So if you want to move someone, then you click this little wheel. And then it's going to say enter the upline username to assign them to. So again, I could move them to this particular username. I could move them to this username or a number of others. But for this particular video, we're going to move to this username. So that's the username. Click here. You put the username in. Then you click Save Changes. Then you're going to get a prompt. You may change a user's upline once. This is an irreversible process, so please ensure that you want to switch the upline from yourself to the person that you're switching them to. Then you go ahead and click Confirm this move. Confirm this move, and now let's come back here. And as you can see, that person is no longer there on the front line. However, let's go ahead and drill down, and you can see that the person is right here. So again, I hope you see how that works. I hope it makes a lot of sense to you. And again, there'll be more training videos coming, so stay tuned. Jacque Morris here in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's go ahead and Infinii.